I feel like every year a new great horror game appears on Roblox. 2020 was Piggy, 2021 was The Mimic, and 2022 was Doors. You might know what Piggy and The Mimic are, but you probably don't know what Doors is. Doors is, to say the least, a game about opening doors. You may wonder, how is a game about opening doors so scary? Well, yeah, stuff like that happens. So the gameplay is just opening doors, as I said before. There are exactly 100 doors as of now to go through. Some have vents, closets, and even monsters, but I will talk about those monsters later. There are also rooms that people forgot to pay the electric bill on. Rooms that need keys. Rooms with an easy to find lever. And rooms with giant hallways. The rooms are, I think, randomly generated so you can get 15 electric bill. Fail your rooms in a row if you are lucky enough. By the way, every 50 doors there's this special room where you have to solve puzzles to escape. The good thing is I don't think there are any monsters. I think that's all for the gameplay. Time for... There are a lot of monsters in this game. All of them are Rush, Halt, Seek, Hide, Figure, Ambush, Jack, Timothy, Glitch, Screech, and Eyes. A total of 11 monsters. Get ready for a 20-paragraph long chapter of all the monsters. We will start from first to last on the list. First is Rush. Sometimes when you enter a room, mostly after room 9 because that's when their chances of spawning go up. You might see the light flicker. When the light flickers, hide in a closet. A good tip when Rush appears is to not go in instantly, but rather wait until you hear him scream, then go in so you won't get kicked out by Hide. When you are in a closet, do not leave until he is completely gone. He also turns the room into a dark room. The next one is Halt. Halt appears on random rooms. When you find his room, you have to do this minigame. The minigame in question is this weird reaction time one. So you have to move in the other direction when this flashes on your screen. Keep doing this until you are out of his lair. You don't have to turn your camera around, just walk backwards whenever it flashes. On screen and forwards when it flashes again. Seek is something. At around room 20 to 25 you start seeing eyes in the room you are in. More and more eyes start appearing every room you enter, and after about 4 to 5 rooms you enter this giant long and wide hallway. Appears, and after walking about 90% of the way through it, Seek starts to rise out of the ground behind you and chase you. Wait, does this apply to... Okay, so you have to undo these bookshelves that are lit by a light blue color. You have crouched manually though, and after some rooms you have this choice room that you have to look both ways on super quickly, or else you are dead except if the door is in middle. After all of that you get to this final room that has hands coming out of windows with fire and chandeliers. It's just pure chaos. When you somehow beat that final stage you win, and Seek gets killed by a door slamming on his face, cartoon style. Hide is pretty simple. Just don't hide in closets for too long, or else he kicks you out and does 40% of your health. You also can't go back in closets for a decent amount of time, so Figure is extremely annoying and confusing. He appears on room 50 and 100 and is blind only on room 50, though the room 50 challenge is just trying to get books in this paper, then decoding the paper and going to the lock and solving the code to get out of room 50. By the way, hide isn't in room 50 or 100, so you can hide as long as you want. The thing is, if he finds you in a closet, you go to this heartbeat minigame. You either rescue or your right and left click. After about 30 seconds, you finish the minigame and he leaves you alone. And by the way, times 2, Figure has excellent hearing, so do not open any drawers near him, or else he will hear you and come to you. All of this is already difficulty, but room 100 is much more difficult. So first of all, he can actually see, but only through this blue range right in front of him. There is also this super confusing electric box minigame. So random numbers flash above these panels that are 1 to 10 that are either on or off. I actually have no idea how to do this even with proper research, YouTube video viewing, and wiki reading. So if anyone could tell me how it works in the comments, that would be pretty cool. After that, you escape to this elevator which goes down. After a few seconds, he jumps on your elevator, and then it says to be continued. So yeah, pretty confusing and overall really hard. Ambush is the next one. Ambush is like Rush, but he goes back and forward multiple times. I'll explain it with these drawings below. So you know it's Ambush because of his scream. Once you hear his scream, you hear it disappear and come back. After it disappears the second time, exit the closet and go back in when you hear him come back. Don't go back in instantly or else you will get kicked out by Hyde. He go back and forward several times and keep doing the same thing until the scream disappears permanently. Once you stop hearing it permanently, you are free to move on. It is also possible for him to appear on room 5+. In one of these clips in the background, I actually got him on room 7 lol. Jack is simple but annoying. There is a very rare chance, which is 1 in 2,000, for him to appear in a closet or behind a door. If he appears in a closet, then he doesn't let you in for 1 or 2 seconds. This can actually kill you, so if you somehow die by him, you are the most unlucky person alive. The next one is Glitch. Glitch is like a barrier preventing you from going too far behind your teammates. When you are too far behind you teammates, Glitch appears and teleports you to the room your teammates are in while taking about 40% of your health. He can also somehow appear in single player, which is pretty weird if you ask me. Eyes is next. He appears in random rooms, and the way to counter him is just to not look at him. If you do look at him, you take rapid chunks of health. That's literally all to it. The last one is Screech. He appears in dark rooms, and when he says PSST, you have to find and stare at him, or else he will take about 35% of your health. It is also possible for him to learn the art of cloning and duplicate. Now that that's finally done, we can move on to... The items in this game all have their own use, and they are all actually pretty useful. The first one is the key. All it does is just open locked doors. An example of this is door 1. These keys can be found in random spots when doors need keys. The next item is the vitamin. It gives you a big speed boost for a short period of time. Very helpful for monsters like Seek. It also heals you, so you can use it as a last resort heal. This item can be found in drawers in the pre-run shop you see when you enter the main game. The next item is the lighter. It lights the area around you for a little bit, but it can never be refilled once it runs out. But if you find another lighter, it swaps it out and you have it again. This item could be found in the same places as the vitamins. The next item is the flashlight. It lights the area the flashlight is pointing at, but it will slowly but surely run out of batteries. The good thing is you can find batteries around the hotel and refill the flashlight. This item can be found in the same places the lighter and vitamins are. The next item is the lockpick. All it does is open locks that you are too lazy to find the key on. You can't lockpick door 50 and 100 though, because that's just unfair at this point. This item could be found in the same place as the lighter, flashlight, and vitamins. The second to last item is the bandage. The bandage heals you a tiny bit when you use it, but the thing is it doesn't spawn until someone is damaged. This item can be found in drawers. That is pretty much all of the items. Except gold, but literally everybody knows what it does. Give you the game currency, so I guess it's time for my... This game is honestly one of the best horror games out there. It combines challenging and scary so well that I actually got scared and stumped and couldn't finish the game. The only thing bad about this game is that the mobile closet leave button is bugged and I can't get past rooms 30 without getting killed by the hide plus rush combo. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to cover in this video. So yeah, goodbye lol.